Alrighty. Excuse me. All right, looks like I am up, ready, and good to go. How's it going? We back for yet again more Kaizo IronMon and Pokemon White 2. What is there really to say other than this challenge has been absolutely destroying me recently, absolutely serving me a new one. My word, we have not had a good run going in quite some time. I guess actually last time we were here, I did get one run that made it to the 3rd gym, I believe. All right, that was 2 weeks ago. It hasn't been a second, so I've been live. But yeah, the 3rd gym has been about our big hurdle. We've made it through there twice, but then we've lost pretty immediately after the 3rd gym. So I'd say we need a Pokemon that can clearly make it through the 3rd gym, and then from there we just gotta kind of get lucky, I guess. So we'll see if that can happen today. Like I said, recently. No. I was first I was like, this Eradicate's not bad. It has stab moves, but it has no attacking stats. So Mold Breaker's not terrible. I mean, this thing might be able to make it out of this first battle. We'll see. You're just gonna be, I don't know what to name you. I don't know. I really don't know. Of course, right now is when my voice wants to start giving out randomly. One day, we're just gonna be Rat. We're just going with Rat. I just decided, I was like, you know what? I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. Should probably get back into the groove of it. I've been a little bit, this past month, the month of May, I've been a little bit out of the whole streaming mindset, but I want to try and get back into it. May was a little bit of a, I don't know if I'd say recovery month or something, but we'll see. What is my highest attacking stat? I do not remember. It is attack. Although Judgment is a much stronger move than Hyper Fang, right? We got 80 versus 100. So actually I think 100 is probably better to go with. And that did nothing, and we almost got one shot by the wood hammer. All right, yeah, didn't really think that was going anywhere. I need some water. Give me 1 second. I don't know if it's, yeah, I've always got something going on. I've always got something that seems to be hampering my ability to talk. It's just so much crap. I'm really getting skeptical on these. Oh, okay, we have a Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's a really good Pokemon. Now, obviously, 4 times weak to fire is not ideal, but otherwise, you know, if we're not getting hit with a... Oh, I saw Flare Boost, and for the briefest of seconds, I thought it was Flash Fire. About lost my mind. Flare Boost, unfortunately, is not Flash Fire. This is actually a pretty typical Ferrothorn, really, when you look at its stat distribution. Slow, bulky, decent offenses. We have a stab move and Needle Arm, so that's not terrible. Okay, well, you're something. You were certainly something. I thought it said Flash Fire first. I about lost my mind. I'm gonna call you, we're just gonna go with Thorn. Not the most creative nickname sometimes, but it's just whatever comes to the top of my dome is what I go. Not Thorns. Thorn. Okay, what were even the other options? I don't even know what I got to get through here to make it out of this fight. Hopefully it's something easy. Something that Ferrothorn can tank pretty well. Lillipup, I would hope so. I would certainly hope. So we got the Stab, Needle Arm, Poison Fang. We are immune to that, little buddy. Is that the only move it can go for? Why is it only... Okay, well, there's Skydrop. That was interesting. Did absolutely nothing. We are certainly out damaging this little pup, even though he is being annoying and not letting us... Oh, okay, well... what the hell? What was that about? Just make me think I had a chance and then throw out the freaking fire move right there at the end. That was not very kind there. Little old Huey boy, that was not very kind. Let's see if we can get comfortable. Drop the seat down a little bit. Get into a more comfortable position in state. But yeah. Trying to get back into the streaming mindset, back into the streaming energy. I do feel like I'm a little bit more on the mellow side today. Maybe some crazy Kaizo IronMon runs and battles will get me a little more amped and going, but yeah, let's see. We got Oblivious and another just another stinker. So this is probably a 100% dead run, unfortunately. I mean, when you get a Pokemon like Snorunt, there's not much that's going to happen to get you out of here. Although I guess I have won some of these opening battles with absolutely terrible Pokemon before, just because little Hugh over there likes to throw sometimes. Does indeed like to give you the opportunities to win. Like right here, if he doesn't attack and we don't miss, just like that. he does like to throw every now and then. He does like to just let you win, which is weird. But yeah, I might be a little bit more mellow today while I just get back into the groove of things. Get back into the streaming mindset. Encore. No, we're good. Could have a niche use. But I cannot imagine. It's really unfortunate that we had a Snorunt soak up all this EXP right here. Because, yeah. We're just going to get rid of it, but we're like we fought an Autonose, so you get the most EXP out of Autonose. So yeah, it would have been nice if we'd actually gotten like a good Pokemon to soak up that EXP right there. Let's go talk to Mother. And see if we have something worth pivoting to. The one nice thing about that is we are really high level now, so if we don't have a decent pivot, which hard to imagine we run into two things that are worse than Snorunt on this next route, but we'll at least be high on the levels when we move on. I guess what? Our stats aren't the worst thing in the world. They could certainly be lower. Really, we're just slow. Everything else is like decent. Cryogonal, okay, so another pure ice type, but a lot more BST, and unfortunately, it does not look like we can get away. Anything better than a Cryogonal? I mean, I won't mind necessarily pivoting over to that because it is almost 200 BST higher. But it is just an ice type. Ice is not exactly the best typing in the game. I mean, I guess it's a really good offensive typing if you get Stab, Ice Stab, you know. Ooh, you would have been cool as a Dino. That could have been a potentially cool pivot right there. Or not, you are a Dino. I meant a Zweilous is what I meant to say. Would have been cool as a Zweilous. Obviously, Hydreigon itself is off limits, but Zweilous could have been not terrible. But we'll try and get a level 6, whatchamacallit, Cryogonal here. And move on to the next trainers. Let's see, what level was the one that we ran into that had, was it level 6? So it does look like, well, Horn Leech is a banned move because it does heal you. So unfortunately we are not going to be able to take advantage of that, but Power Gem's a decent, you know, special move, so we'll be able to utilize that at least. If I can catch this thing. We're gonna call you Flake. All right, Flake the Cryogonal, let's check you out. What do you got? What are you rocking here? Tangled Feet. I guess not the worst thing in the world, raising your evasion if you are confused. It's not the worst thing in the world. Really bad defense. It has pretty good speed, but it does have a lowered speed nature, of course. And then a plus special attack nature. Even though we don't have the greatest special attack, I mean, having a plus offensive stat is never a bad thing. So, and then pretty solid moves. We got, like I said, you are banned because you are a healing move, unfortunately. Grudge could have some niche uses. Looks like Night Slash is our best option, and then Power Gem is a good alternative. So not too terrible, not too terrible. Hopefully, potentially on the next route, or in the ranch, really. It's the ranch where you want to make your pivots. The next route after this one is generally not super high in level, so you'd rather just pivot in the ranch, because that's where you get higher level Pokemon. Okay. See if we can get through one trainer. Well, I guess we have to get through 2 trainer battles, really, to get our next potential pivot. Mandibuzz would be a really solid Pokemon. We've actually tried running a Mandibuzz before. Didn't quite work out, but Dark Flying is a really solid typing for this. And 510 BST is pretty good, so Mandibuzz would certainly be something worth running if you get the chance. 2 immunities is always really nice. Snarl, okay, that's a solid move. It's another dark type move, but it is what? We'll get rid of Horn Leech because I can't use it. But it's a special move, and does it always lower special attack, or does it potentially lower special attack? I don't remember. User yells, making the target special attack. Okay, so it always lowers special attack. That could have some niche use right there. Gives us a special dark move if need be. I don't know why I would need Snarl over Night Slash right now, but who knows, who knows. Oh, Flame Body. Grab Moonstone. Okay, so I guess if we grab a Lopunny is something. It is something. Normal types are pretty solid for Kaizo IronMon, only having 1 weakness. No resistances though, which is a bit, you know, less than ideal. But you at least are only taking super effective damage from 1 type of move, so that is nice. That is a plus. So Lopunny is an option, maybe. Sudowoodo is not an option. Run around here for just a second more. Walreign's actually pretty solid. Walrein seems to pop up a lot, though, is the thing. Like, I see Walrein all the freaking time while going through here. And half the time I see it, I'm like, oh, I should pivot over to that. It's like 530 something BST, water, ice, fairly solid typing. And then I like never pivot to it. I think I only ran Walrein once, despite the fact that it shows up constantly. Viper. Someone's up on my elbow right now. Lower my seat chair arms just a tiny bit to help out. Viper's a really cool Pokemon, unfortunately not the strongest in the world. But yeah, if we actually ran into something like Clefairy, like something that can evolve by Moonstone, technically, like in the case of Clefairy, because evolutions are randomized, and you know, it's randomized according to typing, and Clefairy is a normal type in this game. If I caught a Clefairy and used the Moonstone on it, it could evolve into Arceus, and we're definitely pivoting over to Espeon. Espeon is almost certainly going to be our pivot right here. It is faster than me. Oh, that did a lot of freaking damage. Come on, let me go. Let me get away. Espeon's got to be pretty dang quick. So yeah, that's very likely going to be our pivot right there. Evolutions have good BST. But what was I saying? A Clefairy, because of the randomized evolutions and it going by typing, Clefairy, the normal type in this game, could evolve into an Arceus. And the only time you're allowed, well, I'll have to check the rules on that. I don't know if legendaries are always banned, or if like you evolve into a legendary, it's fine. I know if you say, it says in the rules, like if you evolve, Gigalith is pretty solid too. That's pretty solid as well. I think Espeon's still the much better option because it's like, what, 30 extra BSC or something. Let's see, level 8, I guess 20 extra BSC. Yeah, we'll just go with Espeon, one of my favorite Pokemon. So we will do that. Hopefully we can catch you. Alright, easy enough. Let us name our Espeon. What do we got? What do we got? I'm just gonna call you, this is so like, I'm in a very basic nickname state right now, but we're going with Evo. We got Evo the Espeon. Let's see, what are you? Rockhead could potentially be really good. I can't speak right now. Our stat distribution is really freaking good. I hate that we have a lowered speed nature, considering speed is our best stat. But hey, even with the lowered speed nature, we're still really fast. This is a really good stat distribution. I'd prefer if it was special attacking to physical, but hey, I can't argue with good speed, good offense, and good bulk. Like this is a really good looking Espeon. Don't have the best moves. We have pretty subpar moves, but we do have priority. We only have physical moves to go on our good physical attacks, so I'm pretty good with this right now. I'm pretty good with the Espeon. Only get 10 more moves for leveling up. So not too many more moves, but hey, we get one at our next level, so that's good. That was one thing about the Cryogonal there. Cryogonal did have a lot of level up moves to take advantage of potentially. But I really like the stat distribution on this Espeon. I really like it. I would have loved like an Adamant nature. Adamant would have been so good. Raising our physical attack and lowering our special. Not harming our speed. We would have been really solid there with an Adamant nature. I do feel like I get unlucky with my nature rolls most of the time. I rarely ever get a nature that I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect for this Pokemon. It always feels like I have something just slightly holding me back with my nature. Skill swap. I mean, we could take a really broken ability. Potentially. It's more use than Hail, so we'll get rid of Hail at least. They grabbed that, right? Yeah. We grabbed all these items, I'm pretty sure. Just gonna make sure. Yep. Alright, we will take on our rival here. We are a tiny bit underleveled, unfortunately. Espeon was not one of the Pokemon that could be a level 11 when we called it. At least, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure if you see a Pokemon in the ranch at level 8, that means there's no option for it to be potentially level 11. Could be wrong and misremembering that, but we'll just go for Dig. So we are a little bit underleveled, but hopefully we can handle this Audino, although it took our physical attack pretty dang well. Unfortunately, it has Horn Leech. That's kind of funny. But we can at least dodge that. We can run out their power points ever so slowly. Don't really seem to have many good moves on this thing right now. Losing our accuracy is a little unfortunate. I didn't know Leaf Tornado could do that. Since when could Leaf Tornado lower accuracy? That's kind of interesting. We'll get some good EXP out of this, though. Good EXP. Wild Charge. Let's go. Let's freaking go. We have Rockhead, so we won't take any recoil from this. It's a good physical move. We'll get rid of Fury Cutter. Actually, you know what? Get rid of Skill Swap. Keep all the attacks we can get. We'll get rid of Skill Swap. Wild Charge is incredible to get on a Rockhead Pokemon. So we got Rockhead. That is so good. So we'll put Dig right here. Unfortunately, Wild Charge isn't the strongest move in the world. I've always kind of questioned why Wild Charge is only 90 base power. Normally these kind of recoil moves I feel like are stronger, but I guess it is accurate at least. A lot of moves like head smash are inaccurate, so I guess it trades the fact that you can always land for a little bit of power. Wait, did I run all the way back to heal? Did I just do that? Did I just run all the way back to the Pokemon Center? That lady right there will heal me. I don't know why I just did that. Just completely autopiloted, thinking of... Oh, wanted to get that item first. And now we're really good on levels. Thanks to our... whatchamacallit? Rival having an Audi, no. That's so good for us, because he's going to keep that on his team the entire time. Which means every time you don't fight Hugh all that often throughout the story of Black 2, White 2, which is interesting. Because I think, when's the next time you actually battle him after this? Because you battle with him in the sewer. When's the next time you battle Hugh? There's no way the next battle with Hugh is after the, 6th gym. Is he really that far away? Because I remember him, you battle him in Undella Town. Is that the next time you battle him? Do you battle him on route, before? Do you battle him around the 4th gym? I don't think so. The next battle might be in Undella Town. That's kind of crazy. Haven't tried Fury Cutter yet. See how that... Oh, almost did a pretty solid amount of damage. And by that, I mean it actually did a lot of damage. Almost took out that Solosis there, even though it's only 20 base power. I'm really feeling this Espeon right now. This thing is looking really solid. We get some better random item luck. Grab us some more good items. We'll be sitting pretty. Ooh, attack order. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, get rid of Fury Cutter immediately. Okay, we looking real good right now. We are looking real good right now. And I just thought about this on YouTube. I have Espeon in the thumbnail. I just happened to put Espeon in the thumbnail for this stream just because it is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I was like, ooh, people will be more likely to click on it to see Espeon because Espeon's popular evolution. So it actually it really funnily works out that we got an Espeon right now, and I cannot take advantage of that Swords Dance, which is unfortunate, but that's it'd be nice if we got something like that from the gym leader, from Charon. Now, this Espeon doesn't have a, Quiver Dance? I think that's what I put in the thumbnail. We are a special attacker, so we would love D-Dance. Dragon Dance would be incredible on this thing. I'm going to put attack order up here. And we're good on power points, really. We have a good number of power points. This Espeon is feeling really solid. And I just know that means we're probably going to lose in some really unfortunate BS way. Something crazy is going to happen. I'm trying not to speak anything into existence. Oh, okay. Oh, you kind of ate that really well. Ate that really well. Ooh, luckily we swallowed that hit. So I'm guessing based on the damage that we did to it and the damage it did to us that Ho-Oh is more of a defensive mon than offensive. Get our Oran Berries now from Alder. I need to move this TM out of the way. You can only utilize TMs that are given to you by a gym leader, so that is not a TM that we can take advantage of. But with all of this, we are ready for the first gym. There's not anything else we can do. We fought every trainer, we grabbed every item. We have our Oran berries equipped. We have our only 3 potions. Unfortunately, we didn't find any more out and about in the world. If I can get comfortable. But I believe with that, we are ready to head on into the gym. Give this a shot here. Get our free X defend, also get our free fresh water. I really need to make it out of this, preferably both of the first 2 gyms. It really seems like I need as much, as many healing items as possible when going into the good old 3rd gym. So if I could preserve all of my heals somehow through these first 2 gyms, that would be really freaking good for us. Is not likely to happen, but hey, this Espeon is really freaking strong. MLB, what up, what up? How's it going? Been a second. How's everything been? Okay, I gotta stretch or something. My back is killing me right now. But hey, we just one-shot all 4 of those Pokemon leading up to the gym leader right here. Have all of our berries, all of our potions. So I'm just gonna keep beating the dead horse with how good this Espeon is, and it's going to come back to bite me. But you know, I'm just going to keep talking. Was that a crit? I was kind of speeding up. Couldn't tell if that said it was a crit or not. Aqua Jet? Okay. Would I rather have Ice Shard? I mean, Ice Shard has more power points. Oh, hello. Oh, fun. Which one? Oh, nice. Yeah. Little KU, what you mean by their MLB? Little Kayudic. Kayudic? Should I actually get rid of anything for Aqua Jet here? Because what does Aqua Jet really help me with? Is Aqua Jet... I'm kind of scared if I click on Ice Shard, I'll just lose Ice Shard. Okay, I don't. 40, so they're both 40. I have more power points with Ice Shard. Chaotic. Gotcha. Ice Shard helps with dragons, which we do have. It's not like the greatest help in the world, but I guess I'll keep Ice Shard because a ground flying type would actually be really tough for us. Aqua Jet still helps with ground flying, but Ice Shard is even better. So I'm going to keep Ice Shard. I think it is overall better than Aqua Jet in our situation. Frisk me. Oh, you had Water Spout. That could, that's always a little tiny bit scary right there. Always a little bit scary. Wild Charge. You took that. Thankfully missed the Grass Whistle. Thank you. If you'd landed that, that would have been very rude. Very rude indeed. Oh, and speak of needing a freaking 4-time super effective move right now. Because what? Yeah, Wild Charge is 90 base power. You multiply 40 by 4, that's 160. So yeah, Ice Shard is much better. Of course, freaking Charon always seems to be stacked with some kind of crazy legendary. But yeah, luckily, thankfully, I kept the Ice Shard instead of going with the Aqua Jet. Didn't one-shot. Almost very closely did. He's definitely going to heal right now. That doesn't really matter because you don't have enough of a heal to put you out of range of the ice shard. Then a horsey. I didn't take a single point of damage throughout that entire gym. I think that is the first time I have just straight up one shot, or not even one shot. I just got lucky to not get touched by any attack throughout the entire gym. All 9 Pokemon. Discharge, okay. Not really good for us because we are a physical attacker, but it's a decent move. Did I manage to name another Pokemon? No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't really been streaming all too much recently, so this is only the, like, in the last, like, month, this is only maybe the 2nd or 3rd time I've streamed. I really have not streamed very much. So no, what was the, I'm trying to, what was the last one we named after you? I can't, what was it? Was it Sceptile that I named MLB? Can't remember. Yeah, it has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute. Okay, so just as I asked, I managed to make it through that gym without using any heals, which is really freaking good. But with that, we can move on to the second gym. Nice little, really, it's a back-to-back gauntlet. For the first and second gym, there's really not too much in between them. Well, thank you, thank you. Hopefully I can get back to a more consistent stream schedule. Hopefully I can get back to it. Just trying to get my ducks in a row, as they say. So I've been a little sporadic on the streaming. Big root. Yeah, between our coverage and our stat distribution, this Espeon is absolutely wrecking shop right now. Elixir, okay, I like that. I like that. That's useful. Once we start getting into the longer gyms, we definitely need to be able to restore power points. Or we need the ability to restore them. We don't want to have to, but we need at least the ability to. Don't want to forget to take on this kid, because every so often I do forget to battle one of these trainers, and then I come back and I'm like, wait, why didn't I battle that person? I completely forgot. Got your first Alpha Shiny. It was a Snorlax. Congrats. That's awesome. That is really awesome. So that would be 2 times, so that's like 80, so attack order is still stronger. That's really awesome. Battled you? Yep, battled you. Alright, so we are good. Keep moving, keep on going. I really want to know what my stat distribution is looking like. I need to go in and need to hack. I need to get into the matrix. Look at the code and figure out what my BST is. Got him at level 88. Wow. That is quite high. That was quite high. A luxury ball. Get ourselves a burn heal, which will be incredibly useful for us. Okay, lady, come on. As a physical attacker, we certainly want as many ways to relieve burn as possible. We do not want to get burned. Shell Bell would be so nice if I could use it. Okay, come on. Rare candy. Okay, I like that. I like that. We can actually utilize that. Should I do that now? Oh, we definitely should do it now. Since I am, well, I'm potentially going to save it. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. For right now, I'll save it. I don't know what technically the meta on rare candies is. I thought I remember when watching like a, I don't know if it was Small Ant or someone in their Kaizo IronMon video, if they were like, they said they saved rare candies until the end. Which I guess makes sense, because like rare candies have more value in the later game because, you know, you get a level no matter what part of the game it is, but obviously when you're higher level, it takes more EXP to level up. So like, you know, going from level 90 to 91 takes a lot more EXP than going from level 20 to 21. So maybe I should save my rare candies. PP Max. I think I'm allowed to use that, right? I'm pretty positive I'm allowed to use that. That's really freaking good. I think I'm allowed to use that. Yep, it says right here. Okay, so no HP healing items while outside of battle. I know that. This includes status heals and PP restore items. Okay, so gotta remember that. No PP restore items outside of battle. But PP up, PP max can be used outside of battle. Okay, very good, very good. I will... Should I utilize that right now? Should I use that on... Wild Charge is just a really good, consistent move for us since we have Rockhead. I might wait though. I might wait because we somehow get like a. I might wait on that PP max for now because we certainly have enough power points to get through the stuff we have at the moment, so we don't need really extra power points too badly. Do you know the website that you can get the Victini event for Black 2 at? So there is no Victini event in Black 2. The only Victini event is in Black and White. You can only get Victini in the Black and White event. But what I did was look into DNS. So if you have a 3DS or a 2DS, you can change the DNS settings for your Wi-Fi, and that'll allow you to connect to some special servers that will distribute mystery events into your games. And so you yeah, just have a copy of Black or White, put in your 3DS, 2DS, change the DNS settings so you can connect to these special servers, and then when you do the mystery gift, it'll give you it gives you mystery gifts at random, but you'll eventually either just get a Victini or they'll give you the Liberty Pass, which will take you to go catch Victini. Trying to avoid that kid right there. Maybe, I guess they might just give you the event Victini, like if that's what you mean, like just giving you a Victini itself. But if you want to do the Liberty Garden event or Liberty whatever, Liberty Mutual, if you want to catch Victini, I guess you got to do it in Black and White because that's the only way to get the Liberty Pass. But maybe in Black 2, White 2, the event man can just give you a Victini if you get the Victini event. I don't know. I've never tried it. I've only ever done this stuff in Black and White. Ooh, Sucker Punch. Okay. I mean, Sucker Punch is really, really difficult in a game like this because the AI can just be weird and not necessarily go for an attack. So Sucker Punch might not actually be very good. It is a good move, obviously, but against AI that can just randomly go for non-attacking moves, it might not be very good. Because, like, I mean, dig is nice for, like, this. If we ran into, like, a steel ground type, dig would be really useful for us. So I'm going to say no to Sucker Punch. Because I want to keep all the other moves. So Sucker Punch is a solid move, but I think given what we have right now, I'm going to choose not to take it. It's just it's a little bit too risky with the nature of this AI. Okay, did battle her. We'll just keep what we got there. Spore is not only banned, but we can't even use the TM because it's not from a gym leader. Okay, hello little Squirtle, how you doing? And goodbye. Now that I know our rival Hugh has an Audino, I really wish we did battle him more in this game. Because, yeah, unfortunately, what is, I guess, kind of nice about doing Kaizo IronMon in this is that your rival doesn't battle you all that often. But in this situation where he has an Audino, which gives you a lot of EXP, kind of wish I battled him more often. Because I think throughout the game, you only battle him 4 total times, maybe? Twice in the early game, once in the kind of mid game, and then once at the end of the game, if I'm remembering right. Like, you battle him twice really early, and then you don't battle him again for like 5 gyms. 6 gyms, really. And then you battle him once after the, like, 6th gym, I remember, and then you battle him after, right before the league. But I think that's all. You don't see Hugh too often. I guess you see him a pretty good bit, but you typically you almost battle with him as many times as you battle against him. You do a lot of double battles with Hugh. Ooh. I still just can't believe I have Rockhead and actually learned a recoil move. Like, really early on. It was, what, the 2nd move Espeon learned for me, I think. Well, with all that, we have our whatchamacallit. We have everything we need, so I think we can just go take on the 2nd gym. We still have our Oran Berries equipped, have not used any of our Oran Berries yet. Haven't used any of our potions, our fresh water. We are sitting kind of pretty right now. And just imagine if I had an Adamant Nature. That'd be so nice right now. Well, let's go do it. Let's see what Roxy's got cooking for us. I don't think I have anything else I can do here. Always take on this girl first. I don't know why. It just feels like a good luck pattern. Just go here first. Guess she does happen to have a Pokemon that is not weak to any of our moves, so did take a hit, but you are gonna get hit. You're gonna get taken out before you can Solar Beam. And a Trapinch, back-to-back ground types. Wow, my word, 4 damage. Okay, not too terribly much. Not really much to worry about. Okay, I got really scared for a second. I don't think this thing has Wonder Guard. I think Wonder Guard is banned. I'm pretty positive. So you should only have 1 HP, right? Still, well, actually, no, I guess the stats would be randomized, wouldn't they be? So you wouldn't have just 1 HP. I really hope you... No, you shouldn't have Wonder Guard. I should be good. No, it still has Wonder Guard. Did I mess up something with the randomizer? I thought this was supposed to be banned. I can't touch this thing. Did I mess up something with the well, there's no way, because I just copy and paste the string from the website to the randomizer. Is Wonder Guard not banned? How does Shedinja still have Wonder Guard? Is that in the rules here? I can't beat this thing. What? I swear I thought Wonder Guard wasn't allowed. Where do I go look at the randomizer options? Where do I go here? What am I looking for? Where do I get the randomizer string from? Well, I mean, I guess there's nothing I can do here. You're actually shitting me right now. There's no way I'm going to lose to fucking Shedinja. There's no way. Like, you're kidding me, right? I swear I thought Wonder Guard was fucking banned. There's just no way. I gotta go check this on the randomizer because I need to know what's up. I did not think Wonder Guard was allowed. How do I go do this again? I gotta figure this out. What is going on here? Where is the Wonder Guard clause? Random Pokemon abilities, random. Like, I don't have allow Wonder Guard checked, but I guess because it's Shedinja, like... Why is this allowed? Why am I allowed to run into freaking Shedinja here with Wonder Guard? That doesn't seem right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is, why is... Pokemon such as Shedinja, which have Wonder Guard as their ability, will keep it to maintain balance. Are you absolutely shitting me right now? I'm gonna lose to freaking Wonder Guard Shedinja. Are you kidding me? I am just mad. This is oh man, I've been pretty mad at this freaking game before. I think this is the most mad I've been since trying this challenge. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm just gonna lose unless they have like no attacking moves for some reason. But even still, like, they have more, like, their growth has almost more power points than all my moves combined. Like, Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to, like, out-maneuver this thing. So it struggles to death or something. Like, this is just ridiculous. Well, I guess I should try and waste ice shards. This is, like, I guess that's what I gotta do. Oh, thank God. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, God, I just got so freaking lucky. I was about to be so damn mad. Because this Espeon is so freaking good. I was about to be so freaking mad if I was about to lose the damn Wonder Guard Shedinja. Oh my God, I got so lucky it had a freaking recoil move. I gotta like calm and collect myself because my blood was getting boiled right there. I was not having it. Okay, let's just take a step back. Take a breath and relax. All right, so we are still pretty good on HP. Our moves are good on power points. We have our arm berry attached. And clearly that Shedinja was insanely weak because that was what used growth, so it was at +1. And it went for 120 base power move and we took what, 10 points of damage maybe? Like that Shedinja was really weak. I guess we are very bulky, but all right, we should be good to take on Roxy. Nothing we can do, or Landon. We're also really high level. We are pretty good on levels right now, I feel. Took that pretty well. Babarrel took that pretty dang well. What just happened? What just happened? The AI can pivot to immunity abilities? What? I've never seen that before in my life. She just pivoted because she had Volt Absorb in the back. That's crazy. I have never seen that. Thankfully it doesn't matter, but man, that was wild. Oh, goodness, that did a lot of damage. For how bulky I am, that did a lot of damage. I guess that was 140 base power, but man, Ledian might not be anything to mess around with. That did pretty good damage right there. And Ledian took that wild charge pretty nicely. And you have a Cure in Black. Cool. And it has a nerve, so I can't eat my berries. This is what I mean when I say this game has a way to just mess with you at every turn. You think you have the perfect freaking strategy figured out. You have the perfect mon, and it's like, hey, how about this? And it's like, oh, cool, yeah, lovely. So now I don't get my Oran Berry, which is great. And I'm facing down a Pokemon with 700 BST. What do I do? Do I heal and hope I take a hit somehow, but then, like, they set up? Like, what do I do here? Do I use the healing item and hope that I'm somehow good? But I get into these situations all the time because, like, okay, if I heal and it has a move that just does more than 50% of my HP, then it's like, okay, well, I'm just toast. I'm screwed anyways. So it's like, would it just be better to just attack? But then if it has a move that does that much damage, I'm going to lose anyways. So I guess it's like the better option is to heal and hope it doesn't have any way of doing too much damage to you. I guess. Coil, of course, you would have a setup move that increases your defense, so makes you stronger against me. Attack Order does have high crit chance, so if we could get a crit, that'd be really good right now. Like, that'd be really, really good right now. Are you? Oh my god, I hate this fucking game. I actually hate this game. This is... You have got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. That Espeon was so damn fucking good. And of course, I run into a Kyurem White in the second gym with Coil and Crush Grip. Crush Grip is like, what, 150 base power when you're at full HP? And my move that has a high chance to crit, does it crit twice when I go for it? No. No, it doesn't. And it wouldn't, I just can't believe it. That Espeon was so damn freaking good. And of course, I run into a damn Kyurem White in the second gym. Like, that. Convince me that my run is done when I run into a Wonder Guard Mon that I have nothing to take it out with. So I'm like, oh, well, I lose to Wonder Guard. That's lovely. Well, it takes itself out with the recoil. So it's like, oh, the run lives. Wonder Guard doesn't kill me. And then 700 BST Pokemon with Coil. God, this is just brutal. This is so brutal. Like, this, I swear the randomizer just like, Contrary is an incredible ability. I would love to get it on a good Pokemon. Oh my god. I swear the randomizer does this shit on purpose. Like, it knows what it's doing. It's not random. It is intentionally choosing the most bullshit it can give you. God. Sure, well, I don't even care. You can be E. Like, I've lost runs in pretty BS ways with good Pokemon. That one, I think, pissed me off most of any. Just terrible. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I mean, 300 BST. Huh. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm so tilted. I don't even think Leaf Guard's a... What? Leaf Guard only works when you're in, like, the sun? I don't know. Definitely will be looking for a pivot here. Assuming we make it out of this battle. Of course you get the confused. Of course I hit myself. Lands both hurricanes. God. Oh man. I'm gonna be salty over that Espeon for a while. Like, other than the Shift Gear Machamp, that Espeon was the best Pokemon we've had. And in fact, I would say that thing was better than the Shift Gear Machamp. Like, that had to be the best Pokemon I've gotten so far. And I didn't even get past the second gym. At least I got a fully evolved Pokemon in Blossom. So the other options were not too great. Sticky Hold, so I can't have my item removed. That's kind of nice for my berries and stuff. Flare Blitz, Body Slam. We might be able to at least make it out of this first battle, so we'll call you Bloom. Why not? But that Espeon was so damn good. No damage there, no damage, okay. We got lower accuracy. Did it work? Nope. Cool. Gonna do attempt number 173. I mean, Sawsbuck's not like the worst thing in the world. 475, Sand Rush, kind of fast. Physically bulky, kind of. We have Stab, Razor Leaf, Poison Jab. Not the worst. Super Fang can prove useful in some situations. Do, 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 do. So what are we fighting here? Gotharita. Let's go for the stab. And do no damage. You have, of course, super effective and it boosts your speed. Love that for me. Love that, love that. We'll go, I guess, what? I don't know. Just lose. I'll just lose. And he'll be in me first before I do that. With the poison? Is he gonna... No, I thought he might do one of his classic throws where he actually just stops going for damaging moves at the end, but no case there, no case there. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, Frostlass. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fight a Tentacruel. But hey, Frostlass is actually a pretty solid Pokemon. Pretty good typing for this. Soundproof's decent. Yeah, I mean, Earthquake's a really solid, consistent move. Reversal does a lot if we're low. Revenge does a lot if we are slower, which we will likely be. We are pretty dang slow. I'll call you Candace. And hey, we got Earthquakes, so that should hopefully make this Tentacruel a little bit easier to get through. Looks like other than our speed, we have pretty good stats all around, so we'll just be a little slow, but we're kind of bulky, it looks like. Not bulky enough for a crit Aeroblast, though. Man. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 405. Decent stat distribution. Hypercutter, which is kind of nice for physical attackers. Would have loved to be Adamant Nature on my Espeon. That would have been nice. We only have one attacking move. At least it's a physical move. You know what? Dead works in both situations, whether we lose the run or it keeps going, because Parasect is in fact dead. It is it's a dead animal that has been possessed by a mushroom, so at least we get to take on an unknown. At least we do get that. Go for the Magnet Bomb. Like, god damn. Did that even... I don't even know if that even registered the attempt. I think I reset before it officially... I think I reset before it officially ended right there, but whatever. I think I'm good. Yeah. I could have had a... I could have had a Blaziken. That would have been nice. I swear, I never get a... I think out of the 170 something attempts I've done so far, I've gotten one, maybe two really good starters from the starter selection. Every other good Pokemon that I've like ran with for any period of time, I've caught and pivoted to later on. Like, my starter selection is pretty consistently really freaking bad. Nothing says I can't sacrifice myself so the run gets done more quickly. Nothing says I cannot self-sacrifice just to get through that. Okay, Octillery is something. What is your BST even? I don't actually even know. 480 is not terrible. Pure Water is a pretty decent, whatchamacallit, pretty decent typing. For a physical attacker with a plus speed nature. So Storm Throw is our best option here. We could use some better moves, but I guess, I mean, BST 480 is not the worst, and then stats look all right. So we're gonna, what do I name you? Guess we'll, why not? We'll go tank. Can we at least get through the first freaking battle? That is all I need. Of course, our best move is 4 times resisted by the opponent. I think Pain Split is banned, right? Because it's technically a healing move. So I don't think I can use Pain Split. So I just gotta start spamming Chatter. Oh, well, at least Chatter goes... Chatter doesn't go through Substitute? Did they change that in later gens? Because, like, Chatter is definitely a noise-based move. And I thought noise moves went around Substitute. Or was I not... Did the HP bar go down? Like... Maybe that's something they implement later, but I thought sound-based moves like Chatter would have gone around the sub. Maybe that's something they implement later gens. Maybe that's not a Gen 5 thing. Well, he is certainly trying his best to throw for us, and he did. Air Release, not too bad. I guess we get rid of Pain Split since it is a healing move. Gonna talk to Mom. Like, if that Espeon wasn't enough to even get me through the second gym, like, what kind of Pokemon do I need to win this? Maybe it's not necessarily what Pokemon I need. Maybe it's what Pokemon my opponents need to have. Maybe that's the thing. It really has nothing to do with what Pokemon I get. It really will just all depend on what Pokemon the game decides to give my opponents. Because if it keeps giving them freaking 700 BST Curums with setup moves, then I don't think I'm ever going to win. Alright, so we're not going to pivot. Buspet Queen is a cool Pokemon, but it is 4 times weak to rock, so 4 times weaknesses are a no-go. Then obviously Lotad is Lotad. So we'll put Air Release up front, Storm Throw. Always a crit. That's kind of cool. Guess a move like Storm Throw would have been really nice on my Espeon into that Kyurem White. Storm Throw would have been real nice. Being super effective and critting all the time. No damage. Love that. Maybe Chatter will do more. Chatter does seem to be doing a little bit more damage. You actually landed the Inferno, so good for you. Steamroller. Okay, that's a solid move right there. Well, why did I think Steamroller was like 90 base power? I guess 65 is better than nothing. We'll get rid of Entrainment. Gives me something for... What am I lacking coverage on right now? Flying gives us Fighting and Bug and Grass. Is that all Flying super effective against Fighting, Bug, Grass? Is there anything? I think that's it. Our Fighting type move gives us Steel, Rock, Dark, Ice. I guess Steamroller doesn't... It kind of just doubles up on stuff we already have moves for. All right, is there anything worth pivoting to over here? Anything good? Skuntank's definitely not bad, only having one weakness. It's actually pretty solid. I do enjoy that. It's got a pretty good resistance profile. You know, Chestoberry, I like that. I like seeing that. Sleep is certainly something you do not want to see around these parts. And Jigglypuff, no thank you. Should probably heal before I do this. Charmeleon, okay. So yeah, only having one weakness, having an immunity is really nice. And then obviously Skuntank's BST is only one lower than Octillery's, so not really trading much in the BST department, going from one to the other. What are the odds? Stunky and Skuntank on the same route. Ooh, for Alligator. I think that might have to be the play right there. That might just have to be the play. Hopefully it can be a little higher level than 5. Ooh, Kingdra would be so freaking good. Oh, I would love Kingdra. Come on. Level 6 might be the best we get on that for Alligator. So we would be losing some levels, which is a bit unfortunate. The ranch is generally the better place to get a pivot because of the higher levels. If we can run into anything other than little baby stinkers, Drought would be cool if we had if that thing had like Solar Beam on it. That'd be pretty sweet. Now obviously it's just a Bellsprout. You would want it to be like a Victory Bell, but is there anything other than this? Okay, so Jigglypuff is one of the level 11s you can run into here. Can never remember if it's 2 or 3 Pokemon that have the potential to be level 11 in the ranch. We at least know one of them is a stinky little Jiggly. It is not looking... it's looking like for Alligators our best option. Although if I'm being honest, I'm feeling a little bit weird about switching from this Octillery just because, like, I don't know, this Octillery stats really aren't that bad. It's a little bit on the slower side. It's not like the bulkiest thing in the world, but it's fairly evenly distributed, which you kind of want. You want a more even... I wish I could use Dragonite. Oh, I wish I could use Dragonite. But it is evenly distributed. We catch for Alligator, you never know. For Alligator might have like a bajillion attack, but be slow and no bulk. You know, that happens sometimes. That is the risk you run when you actually choose to make a pivot. But so far, it is not looking like there's anything of note in the grass up here. So, yeah. Back down we go. Probably for Alligator is the move. 530 BST is another pure water type, so good defensive typing. Hopefully we get a good stat distribution. I can't remember, did it only have Forewarn or did it show a like potentially second ability? Hopefully we can get a level 6. Retain as much EXP as we can. So skip Bloom on this route. Skip to the loom, my darling. Skip to the loom. Hello. What you doing? Okay. Oh, it could have more than Forewarn. Alright. So we know you could potentially have Forewarn. We saw that on the other for Alligator we ran into, but it could have a second ability. Forewarn's not very good, so I probably would want to try and catch one that has the other ability just in case it's like something really good. But we want to try and find a level 6. We need all the levels we can get. So that one's forewarned. Hopefully you can be level 6. Hopefully level 5 is not the highest you can be. Like, I know it's possible to run into level 6s on this grass, but not all Pokemon here can be level 6. Are you only going to be level 5? That'd be really unfortunate. I don't like losing that many levels when pivoting. I don't know. I'm kind of starting to second guess it. Maybe I just keep the Octillery. Sounds crazy, but like it's kind of seeming like that might be, honestly, might be my best option. Because you never know. This Fraligator might not actually be any good. It's looking like 5 is the best we're going to get. Unless the level 6 is just really rare. Maybe it's just very rare. They're level 6 Skuntanks. So yeah, maybe Fraligator can't be 6. Maybe not. Skip me, yeah, it might only be level 5. Because again, like with the ranch, I can't remember. 6 is the highest level you can get here. Or can you get 8? No, I think 8 is only in the ranch. Oh, and Stunky, yeah, I'm thinking Fraligator can only be level 5 at the max. Because we're seeing these other Pokemon with that can be up to level 6, so that's a lot of levels to give up. that's a lot of levels to get up. Like, we're gonna end up going into the rival battle like 5 levels under level at best. Because like we catch a level 5 here, we take on 1 trainer, we might get up to 7 if it's a good Pokemon. I honestly, I think it's more worth it to hold on to Octillery. It sounds crazy, but dropping 5 levels here, going from 10 to 5, and like Fraligator might not be any good. We're, rival battle is level 12. We're at least very consistent with our stats here, so I think I'm going to keep the Octillery. Which sounds crazy, but I think it's the best option I got right now. Did I grab this item? I did. I grabbed this over here, right? Alright, we go take on our rival now. Running it through with with our tank octopus. Oh yeah, that's right. He does have a Natu. I forgot about that. I guess Steamroller's my best option. Alright, there we go. I guess in hindsight, Natu is not like the greatest Pokemon in the world, so maybe Fraligator could have made it through despite being underleveled, but I'd rather not risk it. I really want to run to go. I understand that Octillery might not be the Pokemon that takes you all the way, but I need a run. Oh, shoot. Okay. What do you got? For some reason, this girl right here in the ranch, she always seems to have some crazy Pokemon. I feel like every time I take her on, she has like a legendary or something. Okay, not a legendary, but still pretty solid Pokemon there. Go for the Aerial Ace. Relic Song. Okay, that is something. We're not a special attacker. That's 60. I think Relic Song's... Is Relic Song better? It's stronger and can put something to sleep. And sleep is better than confusion. Generally, I would say. But it's only 10 power points and like... Well, I guess we don't really need it to touch ghosts. You know what? I'll get rid of Chatter. Why not? Do more damage if we need to. We can put something to sleep, maybe. I'll take Relic Song. Even with our lowered special attack nature, we're still not too bad as a special attacker. Like, obviously we want to use physical moves, but special attack is really not that bad. Ooh. Oh man. Needed that. I was like, I could like feel a knot like building up in my lower back over here, and just doing that, just instant relief. Lepra. Lagon. Having a guaranteed crit move is really nice. Can ignore stat boost, and essentially because it's always guaranteed to crit. I guess, well, if you run into a Pokemon that has Shell Armor, I think Shell Armor takes priority there and prevents the crit, I want to say. I don't actually know how that interaction works, but I think that's how it goes. Effectively, that move is 80 base power, since crits are double in this generation, so instead of 40, it's 80. That's kind of nice. And then, like I said, ignore defense boost. Ignored that reflect, that one, what was it, Rhyhorn tried putting up or something, right on. Double Sharp Beak. Is that the tech? The double sharp beak? I mean, if Octillery put both the beaks on its little tentacles in the front and starts pecking things, could be a little scary there. What's my best move here? I guess Steamroller. Ew, okay, thankfully we're faster, and actually, yo, no way, I did not realize that. We have Snow Cloak as an ability. I thought it just raised our evasion and hail. It also makes you immune to hail. I didn't realize that. I guess that makes sense, because like Sand Rush Stoutland is immune to sand. So it makes sense that abilities like that make you immune to but that's nice. I didn't really think about it, but that is good to know. That if we do get put in the hail, we don't take any damage from it, and we do get our evasion boosted, so that's pretty nice. No, not going with Explosion. Not exactly good to blow yourself up in a challenge where you lose if you if you faint. All right, time to take on the first gym. See if we can, in fact, get a little run going here with our watery friend. All right, so with the Espeon, I made it through this gym without taking a single point of damage. Pretty positive, right? Yeah. Did not take a single HP of damage last time I was in this gym, so can I do it again? Probably not, considering we don't have anything to hit a Tentacool with very well. Yep, so... Ooh, Scizor, that's not... I don't love seeing that. Guess we're going Storm Throw here. Okay, well, never mind. You like to see it when you get the one shot. Don't mind that at all. Should make note of stuff like that. Scizor is either has really bad HP. I mean, overall, Scizor is just really not defensive. That is what we can gather from that right there. Ooh, whereas Lumineon is very much defensive. Let's see. If Relic Song does more than Storm Throw, then yeah. It is just a very physically bulky Pokemon. No, it might just be really good on HP potentially. Maybe that's what it is, just good HP. And Omastar with the Sandstream. No point in really healing, so let's just hope we can one-shot here. Of course we didn't. Of course you have T-Bolt. Of course you do. Of course. Oh, why would you not? So it's like, I can win the battle right here by just going for another Storm Throw. Or I could heal and hope that they don't T-Bolt, but like, there's no way. They're going to T-Bolt again. But like, going into the gym fight on 5 HP is not a very good idea. Not typically the best strategy to go into a gym fight on 5 HP. But like, if I get crit by this Thunderbolt, I lose if I heal right here. If I get paralyzed, that could be potentially bad. You just waste a bunch of heals trying to get through it. So I think I gotta hope and pray that I can just send it into the gym leader fight on 5 HP. And they have priority. Okay, well. It's like I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I never get it. Like, it's always it's like a 50-50 coin toss with healing or not healing when it comes to fights, especially in gyms where you can't leave. I get them wrong every single time. Like, every single time it's like, oh, I choose to heal. Shouldn't have done that, should have just attacked. Oh, I attacked and didn't heal. Well, that just screwed me. It's just like, I get it wrong every single time. It does not matter. I actually would have really loved Kling Klang. It is a good BST, and a Steel type is just really invaluable. So I would have loved getting that Kling Klang right there. And we have not a thing to touch a Steel type on this Metatite, so I think we are in fact dead. But also, knowing the way AI works, like, the freaking AI in the games, like, they cheat. I guarantee if I'd healed right there, it wouldn't have gone for Vacuum Wave. It would have Thunderbolted. Like, I guarantee it would have, like, read my, the game cheats a little bit. It's just, it is what it is. It cheats. It definitely would have not gone for the Vacuum Wave because it would have known that I was, healing. What have I got? Middle. Yeah, well. Hey, you got Vacuum Wave. Maybe where there's a will, there's a way. Maybe we get through this, this aggron here. You know what? You can be dad. You're not even dead. You're dad. Why not? Actually, Petal Dance would just be better. With Stab, it's actually stronger than Vacuum Wave. Vacuum Wave's, what, 40 base power, so times 4, that's 160. But Petal Dance with Stab is 180, so Petal Dance is actually just stronger. And still did not a thing. Like, give me the Clefable. I would have, like, give me Clefable, but no. I get the rat. I get the little freaking rat. Rain Dish. Oh, how nice. Yes, I'm a special attacker with Hydro Pump. That's kind of cool, I guess. One of these days, I will start with a Lucario with, Lucario with adaptability and like close combat. Like, it has to happen one day, right? Just, it has to happen. I have Dark Void. Try and put this thing to sleep. I mean, I'm dead to this free shock if it lands. So I guess we hope for the miss. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. I mean, I guess to be fair, there was no good option here. You are bleep. Not that Cricketune makes any bleeps in its cry, but I mean, that's the first thing that came to mind when I thought of... I guess actually whoop would be better, or woo. Yeah, I guess whoop would have been better than bleep, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're going to try and get rid of this thing as soon as possible. And of course you miss. Maybe I should have been building up Ice Ball from the beginning. Not that it matters. Okay, you know what? You know what? It is about damn time. It is about damn time. Mewtwo would have been off limits. There was a 2/3 chance that I get this Axorus, because if we'd gotten Mewtwo on, if we'd been given the left, I would have had my choice of Pokemon. I would have taken this Axorus any day of the week. Okay, this is something. Please, oh please. Good ability, good stat distribution. I can work with the moves. Heavy Metal. Dear God Almighty, this thing sucks. Dear God, this thing is awful. This thing is all speed, all HP with some defense. Everything else, terrible. Oh. Oh my God. $540 BST for what? Like, absolutely worthless ability. Only move I can go for here is Wild Charge, which does recoil to me, so not can't even freaking do good down. I'm gonna lose to a Vanillite. Who knows what he was barking at? Can I get a crit? Nope. Okay. Okay, you don't give me the win. Thank you very much. I can't believe I almost lost to a frickin' almost lost to a damn Vanillite. What do you know? Oh, this was the always crit move. Get rid of Kinesis. Actually, I guess technically Cotton Spore would have been a better move to get rid of, because we're already fast, so we don't need a lower speed. Lowering accuracy would be better, but it doesn't really matter. You just want to run 4 attacking moves. You don't really need status moves in this. You need as much variety in your attacking potential as you can get. Well, the only bright side of this Axorus is that with our really good HP, we might be able to soak up hits fairly well, although that Vanillite almost did us in with a dual chop, so maybe not. Tangela, I guess it is worth looking for a pivot, because even though we have really high BST, we're just not good distributed on our stats, but the likelihood we run into anything with better stats in this is basically 0. There's like 4 Pokemon in the game that are usable with stats higher than this. We want to move our moves around. What are we? I guess we're a physical attacker primarily. But Ice Beam is certainly our best attacking move. Come on. What was that damage? Like, I can't even four-shot a Blitzel. We are in a dire situation. I cannot four-shot a Blitzel. A Haxorus should so, like with Ice Beam, a Haxorus should so easily be able to one-shot a Geodude. But our stats are just that bad. And what's unfortunate is this is probably going to be like the best thing that we potentially can even run into. Yeah, Probopass has a pretty good stat total. It is 4 times weak to ground and fighting, which I don't love, but... We what is it? What all evolves by Duststone? I know Lampent into Chandelure is a Duststone evolution, so if we run into something that there's little me. If we somehow, some way run into something that evolves via Duststone, we could catch it and evolve it, and maybe it evolves into something crazy. Like in the Duskull case, or the Lampent, I should say. Being a ghost fire type, we would have the potential to evolve into like, you know, Reshiram, Giratina, something crazy like that. Since the evolutions are randomized based on typing. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a wild limb, go out on a wild limb here and guess that this Haxorus is probably the best option for actually. Houndoom is pretty solid. It's 2 levels above me, so I'd actually be gaining levels, which is good. And it is got a decent... I mean, I guess having an immunity is really nice. You have a lot of weaknesses, though, because you're weak to what? Fighting, water, ground, rock. Everything. Is fire weak to anything else? Water, ground, rock... Is that all fire is weak to? Or am I missing something? Fire? Maybe one has 4 weaknesses because Dark's bug type weakness gets taken away by fire. And then fairy doesn't exist in this game. You know what? This Haxorus is pretty damn bad, unfortunately, so I'm going to pivot over to this Houndoom. It's level 11, 500 BST is not the worst thing in the world. Just gotta hope and pray it is better than this Haxorus somehow. Spike Cannon doesn't give me too much hope, but it's I don't know. Am I gonna regret this? Probably. But like this Haxorus is so bad, I gotta switch. I just got to. We got Hellboy. Let's check you out. What are you looking like? Swarm. I mean, dang, this thing is actually faster than our Haxorus. I guess, what? Also not great, but at least you have offense. You're not very specially bulky, so... We have Stab, Flare Blitz. That's kind of cool. We take recoil moves, which is not great. The ability is pretty useless, but I mean, I guess this is definitely an improvement for certain. Still not great though. Still not great, but it is an improvement. We do have a stab move, so in singular one-on-one battles in the overworld against random trainers, when they only have one Pokemon, you can just throw off a Flare Blitz unabashedly, unless you're low HP. But yeah, it's when you get into the gyms that moves like Flare Blitz become a liability. Because obviously you don't want to be throwing around. That did nothing. You don't want to be throwing around your HP within a gym where you can't heal, so. What Pokemon did my rival start with? What did he have? I don't remember. Was it Vanillite? It was Vanillite, right? So hey, we can probably easily one-shot his Vanillite. That's kind of nice. Don't have to worry about this battle. So your next move is at level 13, so we can see that next time around. We certainly need some coverage for rock types, that is for sure. A good rock type would wall us very badly right now. Really, it doesn't even have to be good. Any rock type could be. I guess it's better than Spike Cannon, so we'll go with the Headbutt. Oh, what was that? I forgot to deposit my Haxorus. Whoops. Meant to do that. Don't need you in the party. I thought I was learning another move for a second. I was like freaking out. Like, what is happening? I thought I was about to accidentally delete slash there. I wasn't paying attention. It was just mashing A. Goodness. Next time I go to the doctor, I need to tell them my neck is messed up. See what they can do about that. We will heal, which I guess I didn't need to do because I just healed that lady. What I actually came here for was depositing the Haxorus. But hey, if we could somehow pull off getting a move like Attack Order, that'd be pretty nice. That way, if we ended up low on health, we could throw out some strong bug type moves. Whatever that's worth. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. No, it is not. Oh, got lucky there. That was real lucky. Thankfully, that Druddigon is clearly not very strong because that head smash for 150 base power and super effective did not do very much. So luckily, that thing is not seemingly too strong. Throw that off all you want. I do not mind that. No, I don't. Get us some good EXP out of a legendary. Seed Flare is going to be a no. I guess actually, technically, I should have grabbed that. I mean, it's not a very good move. Like, it's a strong move, but it's inaccurate. We're not a special attacker. But I guess I did say I needed something for rock types. I did say that. So grass type move would have fulfilled that niche and need. Well, hopefully we don't get punished for that. Probably will. Eventually, at some point, I mean, you never know with the randomizer. Probably might not ever get another grass move. And we are almost guaranteed to run into at least one rock type before the end of the game. So that might not have been my... Oh, I didn't grab that, really? I guess he saw me before I got down there. Thought I grabbed it. Icy Rock. Alright, so now we can go try our luck at the gym, and I gotta be honest, I'm not feeling too confident. Unfortunately, I guess we do have to take on Alder and his 2 kids. I forgot about that. But yeah, unfortunately not feeling the most confident in our abilities here with this Houndoom. Okay, I'll take a protein. That'll certainly help with our damage output, so we'll go ahead and throw that on the Houndoom. And what, I guess we'll use Genius Wing just to help out with our judgment, why not? If I can get in the door. Yeah, in singular Pokemon battles like this, where you just take on one at a time and you get healed, Flare Blitz is really good for us. Otherwise, not the best move in the world for this type of challenge. Rockhead would have been amazing on this thing. Our Espeon we had earlier in the stream had a Rockhead on it with Wild Charge? Yeah. Having Rockhead on this Houndoom would be incredible. Would be insane, actually. This thing would actually be really freaking strong. Surprisingly, though, this is not the strongest Flare Blitzing Fire type we've ever had. Early on, I think it was probably like the 7th or 8th attempt at doing this, like really early on, I had a Charizard with 145 base attack stat that had Flare Blitz. I think it had a useless ability, I don't remember what it was, but its attack stat was insane. Just demolishing whatever it touched with that Flare Blitz. Obviously, it did not last, but it was still really good while it did. I'm fully healed, right? Yep, got all that, got all that. We are good to head on in. Let's see, can I actually make it through this gym? Can I actually do it? Unfortunately, we're probably going to be rocking with these moves we have right here for the entire gym battle. Guess there's the potential we get to 20 during the actual battle itself with the gym leader. And hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we can grab something good. See, like right here, the only thing I can do is Flare Blitz, but like, since I can't leave to heal, I do not want to be taking that reroll damage, but it is the only option I have. All right, so I think this is where we, I think this is unfortunately where we make our, we meet our demise. Unfortunately, I do not see us getting out of this unless we flinch it to death. That is what we're going for. Yeah. 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 All right. So unfortunately, Numel was my only option here. Even if I'd gotten either of these two, I could not have said yes to either of them because 600 BST is banned for T-Tar. And Victini is not only 600 BST, it's also a legend, so it is double banned. So yeah, Numel was my only option here every single time. That was the only choice. Static, oh god, you are terrible. Oh, you are bad. Please, oh please, Mr. Tyranitar, make this quick and easy. Sir, do not mess with me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Please just kill me. Okay, now he's just being a dick. I'm out. Per the rules of the freaking Kaizo IronMon, I cannot give up on this fight. I have to try. I have to at least lose. And he is just being an absolute jackass right now. Come on, just attack me, dude. Just hit me. Come on. Like, yes, I have lost, but like... I mean, I guess screw the rules. Like, if he wants to be a freaking jackass and not kill me, then... Like, why is he only going for, like, just attack, dude? Come on. He has 30, that's all he's doing is screeching. Okay, you know what? Screw the rules. I'm not sitting here and sitting through that. I'm gonna lose, so just get that over with. First time, that is the first time I've seen Arceus in any capacity. I have not seen Arceus in any battle, and this is the first time I've ever seen Arceus. So that is interesting. Unfortunately, that means our rival has Arceus now. Another freaking Swarmer. At least we're a jolly nature and a physical attacker. Kind of bulky. Two very strong moves, but they are inaccurate and they have very low power points. And we are also facing gods, so I'm, not confident in this, but I guess we'll give it a good college try. So what, we go Blizzard here and hope for a freeze. As he tries to put me to sleep. His curse body. Okay, well. Yeah, at least he made that one quick. Snorlax would be so freaking good. Snorlax would be so incredible. Really, the stat distribution's not too bad. I guess what, this is a friendship evolution. Is it only friendship during the day? Is that how this works for Munchlax? Let me look this up. Because I guess, you know, if we somehow, you know what, we'll try and make it through the battle first. If we somehow make it through this battle, we could technically evolve this thing if we just max out its friendship really quick and then level it up. But it all depends on if it evolves by friendship in the day or if it's any time. What do we name you? Well, actually, that nickname might not make sense because if it does evolve and it doesn't evolve, and because it's randomized evolution, so let's name you. This is so dumb, but why not? He looks like he likes pie, so there we go. I guess what magma armor means we can't be burned, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Honestly, didn't really look at your stats too well. What are we? I think we're a mixed attacker. Yeah, we're 12 and 12. So Mega Horn is by far my best move here. Cool, love that. Thank you. Get crit immediately. We're doing no damage. But hey, at least he is dead set on throwing. At least he is content with the throws. I think, is roll out enough? It was. Okay. At least he decided he wanted to lose for some reason. because he felt bad that he crit me. Now let's see. Can I evolve you right now? Although I will say running back and forth to increase my friendship will be pretty damn boring. Oh, let's look up Munchlax here real quick. Do you evolve by friendship just during the day, or is it any time of day? Munchlax. Just high friendship. Okay, so let's what do I want to do here? I guess we'll go look for pivots first just to see. But I think what I will do here, if we decide that we have to keep Munchlax, if there's nothing really worth pivoting to on this next route, instead of running back and forth for like, I don't know how long, 30, 40 minutes trying to maximize my friendship, I'm just going to throw this into PK Hex and just boost our friendship all the way. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not trying to fight you. I'm trying to run away. Wow. Okay, that did nothing. Okay, ate that alive. Oh wait, don't fucking tell me. Don't fucking tell me. Damn it. I think per the rules, if that happens, I have to pivot. I think by the damn rules, if that happens to me, I have to pivot. Where's the damn Kaizo rules? Accidentally, if you accidentally kill Pokemon, I guess I didn't accidentally kill it. The rule says if you accidentally kill a Pokemon, you do not have to reset, but you must pivot. Although technically I already broke the rules because I went ahead and healed. You're not allowed to heal, you're just supposed to pivot. I don't know. It's just Captain Marvelous, what's up? How's it going? I meant to run away and accidentally attacked. Oh, Weezing could be potentially useful. You know what? I think this run's probably chalked anyways. Just not feeling good. But I want to see what I just want to see what happens if I max out this thing's friendship and level it up. So like this run very likely is going to be like breaking the rules and not valid, but I don't see this run going all the way to winning anyways. So I just want to see what happens if I evolve this thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Pretty good. Just feel good to be off work and off the next. I feel you there. I feel you there. Getting away from work, getting the weekend is way too nice. So we'll save state you here. What do I want to do? How do I want to handle this? I guess we're on 185. I'm just going to open up 184 real quick. Just give me one brief second here. $185 that we are on. Is this how this works again? Yeah. Party. It's already at 250, or it's already at 94, but we maxed out this friendship because I'm not running around for half an hour plus to try and max out this thing's friendship. Okay, I'm checking the IVs on this thing. This thing has 0 speed IV. This thing is 0 speed IV. That is crazy. 26 defense. That's the best one. 5 HP. All right. Well, we do that. File, export, save. I think this works right here. I believe this will work. Just give me a second. I do that. Yes. All right, now let's try this. Exactly, and finally finished reading the Star Wars novel. Oh, nice. What Star Wars novel? Is it like a spinoff or? My dad used to read Star Wars books. Actually bought him for for Christmas? For something recently. I bought him a book which is the original trilogy. In just book form. I don't know how it changes the movies or not, but I don't think he's actually gotten around to reading it yet. Let's see. I don't think... Oh. Yeah, that didn't work properly because we didn't have pickup. That was not our ability. Also, I think it gave us... Yeah, so that didn't work right there. I'm just going to call this run a wash and we're just going to give up on it. That did not work because it gave me regular Munchlax's stats and gave me pickup, which was not what we have. But I just want to see what this thing evolves into. So that's what we're going to do. I guess we'll go try and take on this trainer on up here. So yeah, unfortunately, so that's good to know. Cannot modify the friendship like that because it will mess up the stats. But I just want to see what you evolve into. I'm just curious. If I can get out of this fight. And of course you have flash fire. Why wouldn't you? I'm going to see what this thing evolves into. I'm going to check it out. I just want to know. Why am I doing so much more damage this time around? Weird. Oh, would have learned knockoff. I mean, that's not very good in this generation, but would have learned it. Let's see, what do you evolve into? Would I have had an Arceus if I'd just been patient and done this the proper way? Porygon Z. Okay, so actually it would have evolved into something kind of freaking good. This thing would have been kind of solid. Now, there's no way to know what its stats would have been, I don't think. I guess technically, actually, it went back to its randomized stats. And now it has a new move. I mean, we're resetting the run anyways, but that's neat. I've never tried evolving something in this game before, but I guess now we know. You cannot cheat the system with the friendship. You would have to just actually manually grind it out. But it did look like its stats went back to normal, so... Rogue Squadron series book 2 Wedge is from the Legends universe, which is better than... I gotcha. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good what's the word I'm looking for here? Good opinions, I guess, on the expanded universe of Star Wars and how people wish Disney had gone with like some of the book ideas instead of what they did. Well, let's see. Runaway, Tear. I mean, I guess that Runaway is not the worst ability in the world for wild battles, but we are not a very solid Eradicate. No, we are not. I don't know why, but you seem like a Bill. So I'm gonna go with Bill. What am I going to be fighting here? Skorupi. So we do have a super effective move in Searing Shot. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here. You just gone for that twice, I would have lost. But I will take the throw. We got another knockoffer. Which, I mean, knockoff is, you know, not a very good move in this game, but it is still kind of nice, because I guess if I know my opponent has an item like a berry, and it's a psychic type, I could do some damage worthwhile while getting rid of an item, so something. Shadows of the Empire. That's a sick title. But that's neat. I've been telling myself for I don't know how long that I'm going to get back into reading, and I just have not done it. Hi, Rogue. You are not going to be our pivot. I guess this Raticate is what? Kind of bulky, but a little bit on the slower side. I mean, offense isn't terrible. Ooh, Mime. Are you worth trying to pivot? Is it worth trying to go to a Mr. Mime here? Higher BST. Psychic's a decent type. I mean, I don't know. It's a great question. Do I want to go for the Mime or not? I might give it a shot. Just because it does have higher BST, and this Raticate, I'm not really feeling it right now. Just need to find a level 6. Oh, very nice. What manga have you? That's a lot of manga. 40. What series? Which one was your favorite? I guess. Which manga did you enjoy the most? And have you ever tried reading the Pokemon Adventures manga? I've heard it's pretty good, and I've heard it's pretty crazy. Which I say I've heard, like, you know, I haven't read it, which I haven't, but I own most. I think I own the first like 20 volumes or whatever of the manga. It's all sitting back here on these shelves behind me. I can get my hand properly. I can never remember how to... On these shelves back here, I have the manga for Pokemon Adventures. I just have not read it. I just bought it because it looked cool. Okay, I gotta find a level freaking 6 here. Come on. It does not take that long to get a level 6, Mr. Mime. I guess it does if Tyrogue keeps wanting to pop into place. Dr. Stone, One Piece. Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest. Did you ever read or watch? I guess you would. I would assume you would have watched and read, or watched or read the original Fairy Tale. That was the first manga, or that was the first anime I ever watched. Was Fairy Tale. And then I started watching Dr. Stone years ago, and for some reason just dropped it. I don't know why. It's a good show. I don't know why I just stopped watching it. Probably because I'm really bad at being consistent and keeping up with stuff. Okay, we caught the Mime. Please, oh please, Mime, oh Mime, can you be somewhat decent? What am I doing here? You are Water Veil, prevents you from being burned. I would not say this thing is very good. No, I wouldn't. Not at all. I mean, I guess we have Mind Readers, so we can never miss a move, but it takes 2 turns to set up. So yeah, actually, this Mime is, in fact, worse than Eradicate. Of course it is. Well, too late now. I gotta pivot. I gotta change. What in the hell is going on? Why are you not moving? What am I doing wrong? Am I, like, stroking out over here? What is happening? Where'd that item? Just got to get through 2 battles and we can try and pivot again. Just got to make it through 2 battles. Oh, and of course, Moltres. I guess we do have Rock Wrecker, so, you know, we just got to make sure we land and we definitely kill this thing. Get some pretty good EXP out of that. Oh, nice. Very nice. Seed Flare. Okay, that's a solid enough move. I guess we get rid of Camouflage. Yeah, I finished watching I started watching Fairy Tail in 2014. And then, yeah. I started watching in 2014. It wasn't done. I caught up to where it was back then. I didn't watch it for like maybe 2 years. And then a bunch had come out, so I went back and watched the new stuff that came out. And then I caught up again, and the final like 100 episodes hadn't come out yet. And so when the final season, I guess you call it, the final 100 episodes or whatever were airing, I watched it live. Although I actually didn't finish. I think there were 5 episodes left in the show, and I dropped it because I did not like the way it was ending. I did not like the ending of the show. So I know how it ended, but I didn't watch it. I've never gone back and I don't know what happened. Or I mean, I haven't seen what happened. I know what happened. I didn't see it though. Emulite? I guess one thing about this mime, insane moves. Like these moves do damage. We just don't really have the stats to take advantage of them, and they have very low power points, so they're not exactly good for this challenge. Let's see, is there anything worth pivoting to in here? We've already seen the fungus. Which I guess in hindsight now, Fairy Tail was never the greatest anime in the world. I enjoyed it. I liked it. But like in hindsight, having seen more anime since then, like it definitely, you know, could be better, I guess. It does really rely on the power of friendship, random power-ups whenever the main character Natsu needs it. So, you know, it does have the anime tropes, you know, very anime tropey, but still a fun show. Natsu's a cool character. Do I switch over to Golurk? We have 3 immunities. We're immune to electric, normal, and fighting, so that's kind of nice. Higher BST than mine. Golurk is definitely an option, that's for sure. I'll go check out the other route up here. Or the ranch, I should say. Kangaskhan, okay. Also another decent option. It's a normal type, which I'd like. I like the mono normal. Decent 490 BST. Not the worst. I think I might take Golurk though. Ghost Ground is pretty solid. 3 immunities is really nice. What are you weak to? Water, grass, ice, dark, ghost. So a lot of weaknesses. Unfortunately, a lot of weaknesses. Level 11. Would love if you were a Scrafty. Okay, am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose to a wild Scrafty? Scraggy, I should say. It'd be nice if that was a Scrafty. I would probably give that a shot. Since Fairy doesn't exist in this game, it'd actually be kind of decent. I guess probably what would be the best idea here is, since I'm considering both Golurk and Kangaskhan, maybe I pivot to Golurk right here. And if it doesn't look that good, then it's like, I mean, I guess you can do it either way. You can go Golurk or Kangaskhan first. And then if I don't like one, then I pivot over to the other. So I guess, can I get a level 6? Golurk here, maybe. Or what level did I think I saw it at level 6, right? There we go, level 6. All right. Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to give Golurk a shot. See what you're rocking with. See if you you got the sauce or not. So it's kind of a weird and random name, but I'm going to call you Booster. Because, you know, it's got like rockets in it. It's like a rocket ship. It can actually fly, whatever. Call you Booster, like a rocket booster or whatever. All right, Chlorophyll. We have Sketch, so we have Sketch. We could steal a good move. That is something we could do. We could steal a good move. We have a neutral nature. We have no defense at all, so a physical move would absolutely annihilate us. We're not super fast. They're a special attacker. Blue Flare is a really good move. Dragon Claw is really only good coverage for dragon types. And we obviously can't use recover. So, do I go with Kangaskhan instead? I might try Kang instead. Not exactly feeling this Golurk. I mean, Blue Flare is a really good move. It's really strong. It's just inaccurate and low power points. I guess we do get the option to sketch, so we could sketch a good move if we saw one. But I think given our lower level, only being level 6, I think we can get Kang at 8, so I'm going to try Kangaskhan instead. Alright, come on now. Let me get away. Am I even going to be able to catch a Kangaskhan? I might not. Might be too slow. Okay. I think I give this a couple, maybe like 2-3 more try. Actually 3. We're on attempt number 187. I'm gonna go to 190. Hopefully, if I need be, we'll see. All right, so I would have preferred Magmortar in this situation, but Rhyperior is still a really good Pokemon in the sense that it's really high BST. It's just 3-4 times weaknesses is not good. Decent stat distribution. Moves are not too great. Moves are actually really bad for what we are. You look like a brick. You look like a brick. So we got brick. Ooh, and you have Trace. Okay. No damage, but at least you're only going for bind, I guess. We are faster. We have... I was gonna say, we have stab super effective damage, but it is doing nothing. Well, we still made it through. How about that? Would have loved an Ice Beaming 540 BST with Ice Beam. That would have been really freaking nice, wouldn't it have been? And I could have fought a Tranquil instead of a fully evolved Pokemon. Guess we get rid of Razor Wind. 2-turn attacks are not very good. Doom Desire is also 2-turn attack. Heal Block could be something, maybe. We'll get rid of Razor Wind. Although we are a physical attacker, so I would like to get some physical attacks, please, and thank you. Honestly, didn't realize Relicanth had a 485 BST. I thought it was more like a 400. I didn't realize it was so close to 500. Thought it was more on the weaker side. Alright, so we got nothing to pivot to. What is Energy Ball? Is Mudshot even our strongest move, or is Energy Ball stronger? So with Stab, that's like 27.5, something like that. So you add those together. I guess Mudshot's slightly stronger with Stab. We are good on level, though, is the thing. We're like pretty high level, considering we got to take on a Magmortar for the first trainer. So it will be kind of hard to pivot here because we're going to be so high level compared to basically anything we can grab. Although, I mean, there's no way this this Rhyperior makes it, because the second a water or grass type move comes out, we're done. Like, 4 times weaknesses are just too big to overcome, unfortunately. And we have nothing for a grass type, I just realized. Gotta go for Doom Desire and hope you cannot touch me. That is certainly a start for sure. How many moves do I get? Okay, well, I actually get more moves than I thought I would. Don't get one until 19, though, which is unfortunate. That'll be about the level we probably are going into the gym, so our move situation is not going to be much better than it is now when we take on Charon. Assuming we don't pivot. Oh, my boy Weavile. Hello, hello. Oh, that's scary. That's definitely scary with the Spadefaloring, but thankfully took those pretty well. Because we do have really good HP on this thing. Like, oh, max potion. Thank you. Almost ran right into that kid. Certainly takes a max potion right there. That's really nice. But yeah, it seems like we have pretty good HP on the... Not, doesn't seem. We definitely have really good HP on this thing. Defensive stats are not like the highest thing in the world. I guess they're like fairly good. Surprisingly fast. This thing's not terrible. Like, the stats are not too bad. Like, not bad at all. It's just they're unfortunately on a Pokemon with 2 4 times weaknesses. Alright, is there anything in here? It's not seeming like... I'll say most likely if I'm going to pivot, it's going to be to something in the ranch. I got to run into like a level... Raichu? Oh, Raichu's a lot weaker than I thought it would be. Never mind. I think in order for me to pivot, I got to find something pretty strong that's level 11 in here. I don't think I can give up all these levels I have on Rhyperior right now. Ooh, excuse me. Bellsprout in the ranch again. Yeah, unless there's a monster in hiding in here, I don't think we have a pivot, and I think we are just sticking with the Rhyperior here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I think there's at least one more Pokemon we haven't seen. I think there's like 5 in the grass here. We've seen 4, I want to say. There's So there's like one that's a little bit on the rarer side that we haven't seen yet, but everything else in here is pretty trash. Pretty trash. All right, I'm just going to say that we're sticking with the Rhyperior. Not seeing anything worthwhile. Well, thankfully Glameow is not very strong. Because you would imagine a Woodhammer would do a bit more than less than 50%. I guess we are very bulky as well. One could say we are a brick wall. Just a little bit. Of course he learned freaking Crab Hammer by level up. Of course he did. Okay, well. And he has submission too. God. Oh my lord, I just want to freaking strangle something. God, this game is just... I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I mean, it was going to happen. 2 4 times weaknesses, that is too much to overcome. We got to fight a freaking Dialga with a Voltorb, so... This run is absolutely toasted. Infiltrator's kind of cool. Good stat distribution. Should be really nice on a better Pokemon. But hey, we got super effective. We got Sky Uppercut. Maybe a Voltorb can take down a god. We'll see. And we missed the first attack. And we're doing no damage. You know what? Keep going for follow me. I don't mind it. Keep doing it. Keep throwing. I do not mind. I'll take whatever I can get. Shadow Claw does not miss. But also does no damage. Probably get to what, level freaking 13, 14 off of that? Rock Record, that's not any good, but I guess it's better than Sand Attack. Like, we're gonna get some EXP out of this. We're gonna be high level for sure. Avalanche, better than Rock Wrecker. Wow, only got to 12. That's really surprising. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Musharna is probably what we're going to go with here. Most likely. Yeah. Alright, we're going to pivot to Musharna. Haven't used one of these things yet. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon in this game I have not used yet as one of our runs, but I don't even know if have I seen a Musharna yet. I'm sure at some point I have, but I don't remember it. All you've gone for is Gravity, which is not the greatest thing in the world. Hopefully you got 3 other moves that make up for it. Since Bianca uses Musharna in black and white. I'm pretty sure she does, right? Damp. Okay, Damp's actually pretty solid. Unfortunately, we are a lowered special attacking nature on a special attacker, so that's pretty unideal. We have so we have a really strong stab move. That's really good. Would have loved to get freaking like timid nature or something right here. Modest would have been really nice. But I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. We're not super bulky, but you might work. You might work. We did lose 6 levels, but that's fine. A fast special attacker is what you ask for in these runs. That is what you want. And we got a good stab move, so. And even if we run into a dark type, we have Twin Needle. Better than nothing. Some damage being able to do against dark types is better than no damage at all. Psyduck, how did you take that? Okay, Psyduck, little monster over here. And that is why you want a special attacker right there. Special attackers cannot get intimidated. Honestly, if this Musharna just learned some better moves, we're not looking too bad. Like, we're not looking too bad. 2 cherry bears in a row is kind of funny. 487 BST, not exactly as high as I would want. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I always run into freaking wall rain and tell myself I'm going to use it. And of course, I'm going to lose to a damn imposter. I can't tell you how many times I have nearly lost or have just straight up lost to an imposter wild Pokemon. Because you have the same speed, so you're speed tied, so, you know, you might not be able to run away. Like, I can't remember what Pokemon it was. I had a pretty good Pokemon one time, and I ran into a damn imposter Pokemon in the wild, and it took me down. But I was going to say, I run into wall rain all the time, and I tell myself, oh, I should probably use that thing, and I never do. Used it like once. I'm kind of scared to go in that grass now because of the freaking wall rains. So you know what? I'm gonna send it. Is this the best option instead of looking for a good pivot? Probably not, but I never seem to make the right choice in pivoting anyways, so we're just going to send this Musharna. It's good enough. Actually, shit. I just realized, yeah, no, I need to pivot. Unfortunately, I do need to pivot because this Musharna does not learn any level up moves. Because Musharna is what, a stone evolution, I think? Something like that. I'm pretty sure it's a moonstone, maybe. Something else, can't remember. And stone evolutions notoriously have really bad level up move sets. This one, in fact, has 0 level up moves. So This is what we would have the entire run, unless we got a good TM from a gym leader, so... Damn. That was just a waste of EXP right there. Thing is, I just feel like I'm not going to run into anything I can pivot into. Like if Walrein didn't have Imposter, I would give it a shot, but unfortunately it does. I mean, I guess Walrein could potentially have 2 different abilities, so I might be able to run into a Walrein that's not Imposter. So I guess we'll go check that out. Or there's Rotom Fridge. Maybe I try this. I've wanted to run a Rotom form, so I have wanted to because they have pretty good BST, you know, 520. And they, oh, never mind. What was I trying to say there? Unfortunately, this Rotom form does have a lot of weaknesses because it has all of Ice's weaknesses. I guess it doesn't have Steel because of the electric type, but it does have ground weakness because it's presumably doesn't have Levitate anymore. Level 8. We'll see what our other options are here in the grass. There's Walrein. Now, this one's not Imposter, so that's good to know. They can be something other than Imposter. You know what? What do you got, Rotom? Show me what... Fortunately, healing moves are banned. Air Cutter. Not the greatest move in the world. I guess it's not too bad. Is that the only thing you have? Apparently so. Let's see if we can find a good level Walrein that doesn't have Imposter. Maybe it has something better going for it. Level 6. This one's of course Imposter. Okay, Bouffalant's an option as well. It is a normal type. 490 BST is not terrible. So that is also an option if Walrein doesn't look any good. Level 6. You're an Imposter again. I swear, it's like a 50-50, right? Like speed tie to run away. Come on. Bouffalant might be the rare encounter in this grass, maybe. Level 8, also Imposter. I'm really trying to see what you got here other than what I got, so... Okay. Show me what you got. Technoblast, that's a strong move. Not very good in the PowerPoint department, though. Kind of want to see what Bouffalant's rocking with. I mean, the Walrein might not be bad. Like, it honestly, I mean, it could be very good. 530 BST is pretty high. We see one decent move on it. Could have a really good ability that we just can't see. Could have a decent stat distribution, so... You just don't really know. It's just kind of hard to tell. It's a game. The game you play, unfortunately. I think, though, I think Walrein could potentially be level 11, maybe? Let's see, Bouffalant, what do you got? Egg Bomb? That's a solid stab move, I guess. It's inaccurate as hell, but stab. Guess you could be no guard. Egg bomb will never miss. Do you have anything else to show? Dragon breath. Show me something other than Technoblast, please. Also Dragon breath. And Drill Run, which got a crit and almost killed me. I don't know. I really don't know what to go with here. There's like 3... I don't know. Why did I go that direction? Should have just gone down. It's like 3 options here. You know what? I'm not really feeling any of them. Like, none of them are really screaming to me like, oh, this is the best option. I'm going to go with Rotom Fridge just because I think it's the coolest. Of the 3, I think it is the coolest of the encounters up here. Also, I'm pretty sure I've seen it at level 11, right? Have I seen it that high? Come on, come on, just let me freaking get away. Okay, well, cool, I just lost. Like I've said, I have lost to, this is probably the 4th or 5th time I've lost to an imposter wild Pokemon. Because I just can't fucking get away. God, this game pisses me off. I honestly, I might... It just makes me mad. This shit just makes me mad. Alright, so if this attempt fails right here, which I'm pretty positive it's going to fail, we have one more shot and then I'm calling it a night. I'm still just so pissed about that freaking Espeon. Like, that Espeon was by far the best Pokemon we've gotten. Okay. Well, somehow, some way, our tiny little Gibble just took down the Lord of the Sea. So that was something. Seemed like he did not have anything to touch me. Thunder Punch might have been his only offensive move. Alright, mother, I'm off on my merry way, and I will likely be back very soon. Luxray, okay, that's kind of 523 BST. Why did I not realize Luxray was kind of juiced? Like 523 is not bad. How have I never... That's like an opening route Pokemon. I figured it would max out at like maybe 480. How did I never know Luxray was 523? Yeah, give me a level 6 Luxray. Electric's a pretty solid type for this. Only one weakness to ground. Decent, what resistances? Electric, steel. What else does electric resist? Resist itself and resist steel. Flying. Is there anything else? Is it just those 3? Okay, let's catch you. Jump kick's a decent move. Has just that 5% chance to do half of your own health to your, damage to yourself. Don't love that. Don't love that. I don't know if I spelled Nala right there. Yo, Moxie, let's freaking go. We are a mixed attacker. We're actually a better special attacker than we are physical, but we got freaking Moxie. I love to see that. Unfortunately, our SPDEF is really bad, so if we get hit with a special move, we are probably dead. But hey, I will take a Moxie semi-physical attacker with some decent physical moves. Just need to learn a little bit better, some better moves, some more accurate moves. A little more consistent, but hey, I will take it. Moxie's probably the best ability I've ever gotten on a Pokemon to try and run with. I think I've gotten Speed Boost like once, but it was on like a Gothita or something, so wasn't exactly useful. But I cannot think of any time I've gotten a better ability than Moxie. I hate Imposter. I freaking hate the ability Imposter. It is so annoying, and it pops up way too much. I see it all the time. Thankfully, they missed their first jump kick. Which is, that situation right there is exactly why I don't like jump kick, or don't want to use jump kick, really. Because even though it's 95% accurate, that 5 out of 100 times that you miss, it is very detrimental. Overheat? Get rid of bind. Not great. Good damage, just not the best. I'm gonna say I highly doubt we run into anything that is worth pivoting away from this. Really, the only downside right now is our moves are not the greatest, and our SPDEF is very lacking. Hey, Lychee Berry increases our attack, I'm pretty sure, so we could run a Lychee Berry plus Moxie. Could be pretty useful in situations. You know what? I'm gonna save real quick, and I need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna let this save. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. All right. So what? Am I just going to run this Luxray? I need to figure out how to make my monitors more stable. If I even slightly touch my desk, my monitors just start jiggling all over the place. I can figure out how to like stabilize them or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm gonna run the Moxie Luxray here. Again, is it like the smartest decision to not look to see if there's anything worth pivoting to? Probably not, but hey, I'm gonna do it anyways. Just because I think this thing's kind of freaking cool. Thing's just kind of cool. Now, yeah, our SPDEF is definitely going to be a hindrance. We really got to snowball and sweep. We want to make it through this because 11 SPDEF is really damn bad. Even though our HP is pretty solid, 11 SPDEF is just not it. Okay, so we got all those. I'm just gonna look. Tangrowth is actually pretty solid, pretty strong Pokemon. I guess grass is not the best typing though. A lot of weaknesses, so get out of there. Okay, that's actually really tempting. Rotom Fan. I said I wasn't going to pivot because Moxie Luxray is really cool, but Rotom Fan is definitely tempting. Because you get rid of Electric's one weakness with your flying typing. And since it's randomized abilities, we don't get Levitate on this Rotom, so it could actually be a useful ability. Slightly, 3 BST weaker. It's basically the same BST. Guess what? It's weak to rock and ice. Because the electric takes away flying's weakness to electric. This Rotom actually might be really good. Let's test you out, maybe. Instead of doing that, let's do this. We will fail the heal right there. Giga Drain is banned, unfortunately, because of it being a healing move. So there's one move spot taken up by a banned move. You're faster than me somehow. Even I guess am I like not the fastest thing in the world, I guess, so it's understandable I could be outsped. I need to see a different move, though. I need to see something other than Giga Drain. I also need to see if it can be level 11, so I don't have to lose EXP going down to level 8. It can be level 6 for sure, but generally the ones that like are level 8 so how do I explain this? I'm failing. There are some Pokemon in this grass that can only be level 8. So like the fact that we saw it at level 8 and now we see it at level 6 means I think this thing could also be level 11 potentially. And there might be 3 level possibilities. If, it could also, I'm not explaining this well. I'm just going to move on. I think y'all get what I mean. Because we actually saw it change level from 8 to 6, we could potentially find it at 11, which would be very useful for us. Or not. It might just only be... Oh, there we go. Right there. Shoot. Do I go for it? You're really fast. Okay, well, we put you to sleep. Hopefully you have something other than Giga Drain, because Giga Drain is banned. You know what? Ultra Ball actually matches its color scheme really well, so we're going to Ultra Ball you, since we happen to pick those up. What do I want to name this Rotom fan right here? You know what? Obviously, a turbine is not a fan. No, yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go with windmill. Again, not really a fan, but yeah, whatever. You got windmill the Rotom. Okay, please, oh please be good. I gave up a Moxie Luxray for you, so please, oh please be good. No, it's not. Fuck me. I never make good decisions when it comes to pivoting. I never do. I always fail. It feels like I always fail. Unless I just have a Pokemon that is just so bad that it's impossible to fail. Like, yeah, we're bulky as hell. Like, we're kind of fast and we're insanely bulky, but we have no offense. Like, we're not doing any damage. And because Giga Drain is banned, our only attacking move right now is Sand Tomb. What item am I holding? Shoal Shell. Okay. Of course. I should have known. I should have known based on that Giga Drain damage. Those Giga Drains were doing nothing to me. And I have really bad Spadef. So I should have known that this Rotom was like not offensive, or at least it wasn't especially offensive. Could have hoped and prayed it was physically offensive and just wasn't showing me it, but I was in fact wrong, and now I don't have a Moxie freaking Luxray anymore. Cool. Cool. Guess on the bright side, I do have workup, so we are very bulky, kind of fast, and we got a move that can boost our attacking stats. So I guess that's what I got to try and do here if I want to beat this Kyogre. It has Thunder Punch, not doing too much, and we did nothing at all. God. Okay, yeah. I don't think this is winnable. Unless it just wants to keep spamming Wonder Room. And what? Wonder Room made me less bulky as well, it seems like. So that's great to know. That's honestly really great to know. And it made it more bulky. Pretty sure my Sand Tombs are doing less damage now. Okay. Thank you, Windmill. Oh, awesome. Cool. Yeah, okay. Well, this is just fucking done. Just want to keep spamming Splash there for me, buddy. Alright, somehow made it through that freaking shit show. Can I please get just something? Give me a... When do I get a level up move? One more level. It's gonna be nothing. I just know. We're not gonna get anything decent. God. Oh, you have a Latios. Cool. Love that for you. Very fun. What does Power Split do? I don't even know. So what, we're at +3 now. Is that enough to do some damage? And of course it's frickin' Defense Curl. I can't use Giga Drain, so just got to go ahead and get rid of it so I don't even risk forgetting. Just go ahead and toss it on out of there. Okay, cool. Thanks. Well, we might just be bulky enough to somehow bulk our way through every fight. Highly doubt it, but maybe. And what, we have quick feet, so we get a speed boost when we're statused. I guess that's kind of nice-ish. Well, we're making... Now we lose. Just had to run into a flying type, and now I can't damage anything. So, yeah. Guess I start defense curling and hope that it only has... Nope, it has a special move. And it's a move that recharges, so it just wastes one of my power points. And another special move. And has Incinerate. At least, okay, it doesn't have very many power points, so I might be able to struggle it to death. Maybe. I mean, I'm going to start racking up damage eventually. Guess I'll grudge. Actually, I was thinking of a different move. Grudge only works if I get knocked out. I was thinking that Grudge would, I was thinking of Spite. I was thinking it would be Spite and I'd be able to lower their power points more quickly. Real exhilarating gameplay here. Oh, and Struggle Bug has 17 PP. That's lovely. I don't know why I'm trying to make this work, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try my damnedest. I'm going to try and make this Rotom work. I pivoted away from a Moxie freaking Luxray. I'm going to make it work, and this is going to happen. It is out of Hyper Beam, so it has to just attack. You know what? We'll start throwing off workups. Why not? Sorry. Where do I see... boosting the speed of the game even more. Or, I thought it was. Is it not even running that fast? It doesn't even seem to be running any faster. So, maybe that didn't work. Or is it just faster for me not to hold the speed up button? I can't tell. I'm just trying to make this go as quickly as possible. And I don't think I'm going to be able to stall this thing out because it is doing just enough damage and I've already used both my potions. So yeah, what? It has 24 power points left. I have 30 HP. So if it only does 1 point of HP for every attack going forward, I might be able to win. But I don't think so. I think I think we're going to lose this war of attrition right here. Yeah, especially because it looks like Relic Song is doing just enough damage to work here. But that's the last Relic Song. It has... Wasn't... I'm confused. I thought it said it had one Relic Song left. Didn't it just go for Relic Song? So why does it still have one? I mean, either way, was I misreading? Did it say 2? I don't know. Either way, I mean, I lose right here. Like, it has more power points than I have HP, so why am I even playing it? I lose. Even if I get rid of all its power points, it still struggle will do damage. All right, so this is the last try for this day today. Today has been, I think today has been my least favorite day of doing this challenge. Polyrath's not bad. I'll take a Polyrath. At least I'm not having to fight a Mew, so I'll take that. And again, just a terrible freaking, I mean, we got Quiver Dance and Gear Grind. I mean, shoot. That's like about as good as we're going to get, right? I mean, Quiver Dance and Gear Grind with 2 decent moves. You know, I gotta turn the speed down on you so you're not going everywhere. What am I doing? I want you to be Chuck. Now, we are not very physically defensive, but it looks like we have decent HP. I mean, our offensive stats are not very good at all. I don't know. Do I probably Quiver Dance? Have a special move. That's fine. That's not so fine. Yeah, that about tracks. That about tracks for how today's gone. All right, so yeah, like I said, I'm calling it a night. I'm calling it a day. It's been 3 hours of brutal just torture from this game. That actually just genuinely brutality. I'm still very much pissed about the death of my good ass Espeon early on in this stream. That Espeon looked like it was going all the way, and I'm just mad that it died to a freaking Kyurem White that had setup moves. Yeah, so I'll be back another time, hopefully to make it how can I I've only gotten past the 3rd gym twice. Like, come on, this is just ridiculous. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe some other day we'll make it happen, but I'll see everyone next time.